Welcome back, guys. Y'all already know who it is. I'm here to give y'all a recap of what happened at the YCS. I played Sky Striker. It was something that I wasn't planning on playing. If you follow the channel, I was planning on playing PK. Sword Soul was another thing that I was trying out, but I didn't know every single line of play, so it's not something that I was confident in playing. So I didn't want to walk into the event playing that and not being able to be successful with the deck. Sky Striker, funny is, I played it for 3 days. I played 2 remote duel tournaments, like locals. One tournament I got 4th, and another tournament I got 2nd, all with different builds. Surprisingly, I ended up playing 46 cards, which is something I never played. I never played 46 cards. I think in any of my tops, the most I played was 44 cards. And even then I was dumb when I played 44 cards because I played Upstart in a 44 card deck. But that's for another story. In the tournament, I lost round 2. I lost to Bird Up, and I lost round 8 or 9. I don't remember. I lost to Invoke to time. I didn't catch on. I wasn't watching the time, but I didn't catch on my opponent. My opponent was playing 4 time. Like, he would stop and think of things, and the judge didn't even say anything, and I wasn't trying to start no problems. So it is what it is. I thought that was going to be the end of the run. He kept looking at reading DPE over and over and over, but whatever. He got that. He won in time. He knew he was going to lose, so whatever. So I made day 2. I believe I ended 15th after day 1. I think. I'm not 100% sure. Day 2. I started off my day. I played against Sword Soul. Yeah, I played against Sword Soul. Game 1 I win because there can only be one. Game 2 he smokes me, crazy monster board. Game 3 I out-resourced him. Obviously I played Mystic Mine on the side. Mystic Mine helped out for like a turn or 2, and it ended up winning. Then the final match, which determined whether I topped this YCS or I didn't, was against Cyber's Eldritch. Never played that deck, didn't know anything of it. All I knew was game 1 I won because he bricked. Game 2 I won because Artifact Scythe. Alright, so I didn't know what to bring in for that, so I brought in cards that I normally bring in when I go first. But I was like, alright, whatever, if it works, it works, because I didn't know what it does. I don't play that much Yu-Gi-Oh! To know those decks. I don't see it that often. It's not something that's been consistent in like public eye, like Sword Soul or anything like that. So that was lit. I ended day 2. I was 29th, so I barely made it. I did top. This is obviously my 2nd Konami event back. Obviously y'all seen the Shark deck I played for the first YCS. That was a joke. This event I wanted to take it more serious, so I was really thinking on the deck I wanted to play, so I ended up playing Sky Striker. Got 29th. If y'all count ARGs, this is my 10th top. If you only count Konami events, this is my 4th top. And it was great. Top 32, I had to play against Invoked. Game 1, he bricked. It was like, he bricked real bad. Like, he scooped without me knowing what it was. So it was kind of weird on what I played. Then it made it worse that game 2, he lets me go first. So I said 2. One of them being There Can Only Be One and Artifact Sanctum. And I had ended with Shiz and the Hero, DB. And he goes battle, evenly matched. So I let everything go. Besides the DP, obviously. I think. Oh yeah, and I activate Sanctum. I think he ashed. I don't remember. But he smoked me game 2. And then game 3 was a grind. He ended up losing into the grind because I went first. Artifact Sanctum, you know, it's one of the best traps. If it resolves, you're in there. Very grind game back and forth, but it was great. I thought we weren't going to play top 16 out. We ended up playing top 16 out. I had to play against Tri Brigade, Bird Up. And game 1, he won the die roll. I get slaughtered. Game 2, complete brick. And even when I tried anything, it was just like he had every answer to in the book. So it is what it is. There's always next time. I did enjoy this deck. I don't know if I'm gonna continue playing it. I don't want to say what deck I want to play because I own every deck besides Invoked. But this was fun. It feels good to top again. I expect to see more. And yeah, let's get into the deck profile. Alright, so to start off with the monsters, obviously, Ray is Bay. You gotta play 3 of her. A lot of people find this weird. I played 3 Rose. I just wanted to see it, since I'm playing a 46 card deck, I wanted to see a way into the striker links as fast as I can. This is a go first build, by the way. So obviously the more monsters, the better. Moving forward, if I do continue to play, I'm really considering taking out 2, but I also considering making this a 40 card deck. For the hand traps, I played a lot. I got 3 Nib, 3 Veiler, 3 Ash, double Ghost Spell. This was a regret one, but in the times that it did come up, it meant a lot. Like stopping Call By, stopping the Deer Servant. That was pretty much it. Other than that, it always got sided out. I personally didn't like it. I personally probably won't play it anymore. But yep. Obviously play the bricks, the hero bricks, DPE. Card is great. DPE in this deck is just everything. That's it for the monsters. Like I said, the deck is 46. Spells, 3 Widow Anchor, double Shark Cannon, double 1 Afterburner, Hornet Drone, Area 0, multi-roll. The best Guyz striker card ever printed. Probably the best card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Ever printed. Engage. I resolved this so many times. Just looping this card twice in one turn is so powerful. It is crazy. Like, especially when you have the 3 spells engraved. Oh, Jesus. For the regular spells, Rhoda, obviously, Terraforming. 3 Droplet. 3 Pot of Prosperity. Triple Fusion Destiny. In regards to Pot of Prosperity, I think I need more practice with the deck to learn what to banish, when to banish. It did its part. It worked well. Most of the time I always opened up these 2, or I played this hoping I seen this, and like, so it was always alright. But I don't know. It's still more practice needed. Those are the spells for the deck. I know some people might ask for Eagle Booster. Eagle Booster is very iffy. I don't think I missed it at all in the tournament, but it could be potentially a good card to play. Especially like against the Sword Soul matchup with Chixiao and all that, and then the Bird Up deck with the double Dragon Lord. It's a lot of different things. Pretty cool. And now the Bird Up deck is playing I think it's called Doom Eagle. Keep putting back the Ray, putting back DP. Like, that card's crazy. For the traps, obviously there can only be 1. You open this against Sword Soul and they don't play back row hate, you automatically win game 1. This card's nuts. And triple Imperm. Obviously, really good hand trap in its own right. Yeah, no complaints in the traps. I liked every trap here. Again, no complaints really much in the deck besides the Ghost Spell. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Ghost Spell. Nib, I don't know. I feel like I could play 2 just because I always seen it when I have Celestial Engrave and I have no way of discarding it. Like, if you don't see Droplet or any way of getting rid of it, it's a dead card. But, you know, you gotta play it. Excuse me. For the extra deck, should be standard. Triple Kagari, triple Shizuko, double Hayate, the 1 Kaina, Zeke. I have to play Phoenix over Unicorn. Excuse me. I don't think there's a time where I would want to play Unicorn. But then again, in this event, I didn't make this, and I never needed to make Unicorn. This was always Pot of Prosperity out. But I mean, you play it because it's your Imperial Order out, you know. But the problem is that when they have Imperial Order, it's hard to even set up 2 monsters or even get through with the 2 monsters, you know. Obviously Verde, Dagda for the side, access code, and DP. You gotta play this card's so good, so good. Excuse me. No, it's not COVID. A great like thing, and it's crazy like, you know, having these two out with multiple spells. At least like they're losing a lot of attack. So you know, this is so good, so good. Like no complaints, no complaints. I probably would take out Dagda and the Unicorn and play Celine and Halky Fibrax. Just because I didn't make these at all. Like, I don't know. I played so many rounds of Yu-Gi-Oh! It didn't come up at all. But yeah. Now into the side, I did play one Mystic Mine. I didn't think I needed any more. When it came up, it came up. If it didn't come up, I was still in a winning position. So this card's, it's alright, you know. The second Afterburners, I think this card is so good. Like, against Sword Soul, against many decks, but against Sword Soul is like activate, they bait the negate, and then you just go off, or you just activate, they don't, like, let's say they can't negate it, you pop the thing, if you have 3 or more, pop a back row. It's so good. Popping Chicks out, if you're fearing the blackout, it's really good. Back removal, 3 Cosmic Cyclone. This card was okay. I might switch this for Lightning Storms. I think Lightning Storms would have been a little better. Just because, like, the only reason I played this was because most of the locals that I played, you know, there's a lot of PK. So, like, you know, you fear Scythe, I guess. So, I don't know. I'm in and out. One of my favorite, obviously, I'm a big fan of Artifacts. Played 1 land, tier 1 Scythe. This was perfect. I like this a lot, actually. I think this is really good. I know there's a build going around where Sky Striker Artifacts that they already play the same thing when they play Ignition. That build really caught my attention. I wanted to play that build. I could not get my hands on Ignition, and I only had 1 Super Scythe, and I hate playing mixed match rarities. I'm just very picky about that. So, but yeah, it works. Triple draw for Drytron. The Bird Up deck. I wish I saw this. I didn't see it as much against the Bird Up deck. I think in the 1 Bird Up matches I played it, and I think he called by me. I don't know. I can't really tell you much on that. And Token Collector. I think this card is not needed. You know, I might be wrong in this, but like for me personally, every time I play like a Sword Soul matchup, I don't ever seem to need this. Just because like with your spells like Widow Anchor, Afterburners, Mystic Mine, all that stuff, you could break their board very easily. So like this card is just like a win more card. And then me activating this, like in my thought process now, like me activating, they're just gonna Chalice, Imperm, Droplet it. It doesn't seem essentially necessary. So I probably won't play this card anymore. But yeah, that's it for the deck list. Thank you for all the support. People that reached out, told me good luck and all that stuff. I tried. I really did. You know, I bricked very bad, and it was very unfortunate I could not play. And I mean, I got smoked. I ain't gonna lie. I got 2-0 in top 16. I could not play game 2. I couldn't play game 1. That Bird Up deck is just nice. That Bird Up deck is so nice. But yeah, there's a potential I will be playing the next remote YCS. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I'm gonna see. The format's gonna change. We should be getting a ban list soon. We should also be getting, we are getting Grand Creators. So the meta's gonna shift a lot. Hopefully with this ban list soon, so I can start practicing and getting ready. And yeah, I haven't forgot. There's a new thing coming. I'm gonna start a series. You know, grinding dueling book. I naturally hate dueling book, but I'm gonna try it out. And yeah, you know, I hope y'all still join me in this journey. Journey to Nats, you know? The goal is to top Nats. That's the planning. I'm hoping to make it happen. So, we here, we grinding. Shout outs to everybody that's supporting, subscribing and everything. Please make sure you do subscribe if you haven't already. It helps out a lot. It gives me more motivation to want to do more. I mean, I still want to do this with or without it. You know, this is fun. Because then, for me, it's a good way for me to look back on how I grew as a player from my first little regional top with that Sword Soul deck. You know, what was it? 4 rounds and I topped the regional. You know, progress is progress. I know for some people, you know, topping a regional has always been hard and probably still can't do it. You know, I know a lot of people that been playing this game for a long time and still have no YCS tops. So, you know, hopefully y'all learned something from here. But yeah, hope you like this video. Definitely drop a like if you did. And I promise you this ain't the last time you hear me topping. Alright, we back and we gonna make this happen.